The latest entry in the iconic racing franchise deserves to have these supercars and hypercars as part of the game's car list. What is the cheapest way to get behind the wheel of some of the fastest cars on the planet? Gran Turismo. For the latest installment in the popular racing sim, Gran Turismo 7 has 63 tracks and a staggering 450-plus cars. All you need is a PS5 console, 120 gigabytes of storage, and a steering wheel or pedal setup. As good as those numbers sound to the 6+ million GT7 players, there are some obvious cars that are missing. Limited by time and space at launch, Polyphony Digital is still adding more cars, yet despite the raft of updates, there are some notable omissions. The performance monster Tesla Model S Plaid is absent, leaving EV fans with the Model S signature to race. Worse still, Lotus is missing completely. This is bad news. If you are hankering after a track only a mere GT4, you're out of luck. Whatever the reasons behind Sony's decision or external forces, there are always going to be some exclusions. Here are 10 real cars we wish were on Gran Turismo 7. Number 10. Mercedes AMG-One. Mysterious in its absence, the AMG-One uses vast amounts of F1 tech and should be at the top of any gamer's wish list. Maybe Polyphony Digital has plans to include the hypercar in a future update. For now, we can only imagine how fast the all-carbon supercar is around the Nordschleife. One thing is for sure, the 1.6-liter turbocharged engine and twin motors will make light work of the circuit's straights and 170 corners. Number 9. BMW M1. Supercars are a huge part of Gran Turismo's long-running popularity as a racing sim. But where do you draw the line, faced with so many old and new cars? One such car that we wish made the cut is BMW's M1, the carmaker's first mid-engine supercar. Although the M1 got off to a bad start, by 1981 it was one of the best supercars. Designed before electronics messed with the thrill of driving, the M1 used a simple 3.5-liter straight six. Number 8. Equus Base 770. Omitting any car from GT7 is akin to digital blasphemy. More so if the car in question is a muscle car. While Equus is a newcomer, debuting in 2013, the Base 770 is a tantalizing mix of old and new. The old influences take cues from past muscle car icons. Adding a spin on the niche, Equus bestows the Base 770 with a supercharged LS9 motor and supercar performance. With huge amounts of power on tap, this one would be a surefire thrill ride on GT7's Grand Valley Highway. Number 7. Datomaso P72. Datomaso's first production since the Jaguar is the P72, a long overdue successor to the Pantera. For that reason alone, the P72 needs to be in Sony's future DLC plans. Despite the familiar name, the P72 is different, designed by Zhou and Wang using the latest in CAD. Thankfully, some things have remained the same. Like its forebears, using Ford-sourced engines plays a big role in the P72's makeup. Under the P72's engine cover, you'll find a Roush performance-tuned Coyote V8. Number 6. Pagani Utopia. From Pagani's first to most recent cars, speed and exquisite styling separate the mark from its peers. The Italian carmaker's glamorous approach, however, is lacking in GT7. Sure, the Zonda R and Huayra are fine additions to the racing sim, but the choice is surprisingly sparse. Missing is the Utopia, Pagani's latest speed machine. Unveiled in 2022, the Utopia builds on the Huayra R's reputation by adopting a new turbocharged AMG V12 engine. Limited in production, GT7 would have been a great showcase for Utopia. Number 5. Ferrari 296 GT3. Gran Turismo has a wide selection of Ferrari road and race cars on offer, but one model stands out in its absence. The Ferrari 296 debuted in 2021, giving Sony ample time to recreate the hybrid supercar. Set for a future update? Possibly. But stripping away the hybrid system and giving gamers a purer GT3 edition is a better bet. Ditching the hybrid setup saves weight, making the GT3 as quick with less horsepower. Number 4. Jaguar Project Z SV Project 8. Bonkers performance in a sedan that isn't a BMW? Jaguar has built some great sports cars, but fast sedans are another story. Yet behind closed doors, SV Project badged cars are more common than you might think. Sadly, most never see the light of day, making the SV Project 8 even more of a tempting proposition. Despite sharing a name with Stocksees, this one is about as different as you can get. Lighter bodywork, suspension, and a revised 5-liter supercharged V8 made the Project 8 a world beater. In 2019, Jaguar's super sedan lapped the Nürburgring in 7 minutes 18 seconds. Number 3. Lamborghini Ruptilto. Dozens of supercars have made their debut in GT7, giving an insight to cars coming to dealers soon. Oddly, the Lamborghini Ruptilto isn't one of them. We suspect the Aventador's successor is too new and that the Ruptilto will appear in a future DLC pack. For now, gamers can ponder how the Ruptilto with the hybrid-assisted V12 fares against its predecessor. On the one hand, more power is a good thing, but will Sony allow gamers to tune the V12 and motor setup? Number 2. McLaren Solus GT. A quick scan through the McLaren garage in GT7 reveals not one, but 2 Halo cars are missing. While we won't lose much sleep over the Speedtail's absence, the Solus GT is more disappointing. Envisaged as the next step in McLaren's Ultimate series, the Solus GT is a track-only special. One that most gearheads will never experience. Sadly, for gamers it's also a no-go, leaving us to ponder the buzz only a naturally aspirated V10 engine can provide. Number 1. Ultima RS. The ultimate kit car? Sort of. For US gearheads, the only way to legally import and own Ultima Sport's fastest cars is in kit form. But this is no ordinary kit. Everything you need, from a carbon fiber chassis, tug, and suspension to the choice of engines. It's the latter that attracts the most attention. Armed with deep pockets and a need for speed, the Ultima RS is available with a small block Chevrolet V8 cranking as much as 1,200 horsepower. On a lesser budget, gamers miss out on the fastest kit car, with Sony choosing not to include the Ultima RS in GT7. Those are the 10 real-life cars we wish were in Gran Turismo 7. If you like this video, like, comment and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for updates to the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.